that is where I lead to tonight's main story, which is the NY21 race, because most of you remember or recall that on Monday, I had discussed the debate that took place about 2 weeks ago now through that affiliate down in Albany, that news station in Albany. I wouldn't say it's not CBS 6, but I don't have that. But the newspaper that we all know, the out of Plattsburgh, did not cover a significant chunk of what took place in that debate. And they, it was not that the reporting was false, it just missed basically what were the key policy issues discussed by both the candidates. So I went back and found the footage that was on that station's YouTube channel, and it was a very noteworthy debate. And so actually I would not fault the moderator at all, but the press Republican here for missing what was the main policy concern and where the two candidates disagreed, because the two candidates by and large agreed on everything, which is typical for an in-party debate, as both of them cited, that pretty much they agreed on all of the issues like Iran, Israel, gas prices, things like that. And where the two disagreed, however, was really when it came to the renewable energy debate, which has sparked controversy here in our area. That was because during the debate, Constantino called out Smolin for his involvement in the solar panel issue, citing that his property is used for a solar farm and that he had backed them in the Green New Deal, and said that Constantino called it a taxpayer-funded solar farm on his own land, on Smolin's land. And Smolin, of course, dismissed it and called it false and defamatory, and called them Korean panels and not Chinese panels, because Constantino said they were right from China. And that statement was independently verified by an agency. I believe it was the Watertown Daily News. It was a news source out of Smolin does have this solar farm associated with property that he owns, so it is true. And so that was where the two candidates disagreed, was over the solar farm debate that is very much a key concern for voters in our issue. And I have no clue why the Press Republican did not include that in their reporting. Everything else, again, was correct. The tax fraud issue was brought up, and all of those questions, those rapid-fire questions that they report on, I don't know, Trump being on the $250 bill, was all in there, but pretty much a non-issue for those of us who live here. So that will be up for you, the voters, to decide on June 23rd when the primary comes to vote.